Stephen Miller, Deputy Chief of Staff, said today that the United States is running Venezuela. That seems to be the party line from the White House. I don't know what running Venezuela means. Do you?
Somewhat. The CIA is calling the shots as far as the Venezuelan government is concerned.
How do we know that?
And not many. If you understand what happened in places like Vietnam and the historical arena where the United States intervened and removed very weak governments and then installed pro-American governments, it's all done as a blueprint of the Central Intelligence Agency. So this is what I'm hearing happen. And I can't report it as fact, but it certainly makes sense. The CIA, which is heavily infiltrated the Venezuelan and Colombian governments, they know everything that's going on there, made a deal with the Venezuelan military. You step aside because we're coming in to get Maduro. And that's the only way on earth that the U.S. Special Forces could have snatched Maduro without any conflict at all. None. So the military just stepped aside, said, take them. So I assume from that, and the military is the only power that can run Venezuela right now. I mean, you can swear in Dulce 85 times a day. He didn't have any power. The military in Venezuela still has power. They have the guns. So they made a deal with the CIA that they're going to basically allow America to stabilize the country, which is what the Venezuelan people want. So the gunfire that you're hearing and the conflicts that Robert just reported on, they're most likely criminal activity, right? Like after the George Floyd riots here in the United States. We had criminal activity all over the place. It's the same thing in Venezuela. The gangs, particularly the drug gangs, are going out and they're trying to make money, like they always do.
They're score settling. There's going to be jockeying on and on. We get that. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's be fair about this. President Trump has said over and over again two things. One is it was law enforcement to get Maduro because of his narco-terrorism. And by the way, we want the oil. It's been this two-prong sort of statement of messages. The oil doesn't flow overnight. Chevron doesn't write checks for billions of dollars to go down and start investing in Venezuela overnight. When is it fair for the American people who are sitting around, when is it fair for them to judge whether this worked or not, whether the oil is flowing, whether it's a pro-American government? Is it a month, 2 months, 5 months, 8 months? What is it?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. All I can tell you is the oil doesn't matter. Venezuelan oil doesn't matter to the United States. We don't need it. It torqued off President Trump that Maduro was smuggling oil into places.
Hold on. You just hold on. You said it doesn't matter. We don't need it. We don't care.
December 17th, we didn't care. We don't need it.
Okay, President Trump, they took our oil rights. We had a lot of oil there. They threw our companies out, and we want it back. That sounds like he wants it a lot. Why doesn't it matter?
That's not really what it's more of what it is a stacking of grievance. The only justification as far as the American public is concerned to get rid of Maduro is the narco-terrorism designation of the group that he took massive amounts of money from, the Cartel de los Solas. Once that happened, then President Trump has a legal authority to use military action against anybody associated with that cartel. So legally, you're perfectly right in what he did. You want to do War Powers Act, then you got to do Panama. Then you got to do Panama. You got to do Bush the Elder. You're not going to win it. I think that we have to cut through a lot of this fog. This is a political story now. The story about Venezuela is gone. Maduro's out. There will be a temporary government installed there, probably with the military. Venezuelan military is okay, and then there'll be elections, as there should be. But for the United States, this is what gets me about the opposition to Trump coming from the Democratic Party. How are you going to solve the drug cartel problem that's been harming this nation for decades?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.